Hey everyone, it's Paige Pierce.
And Nate Perkins. We're coming at you with commentary for the 2020 New Year's Classic, all the way from Vietnam. We're stoked to be a part of the project, and we hope you enjoy the footage from Local Route Productions. All right, everyone, welcome to the 2020 New Year's Classic at the beautiful Lake Chabot in Oakland, California. This is Road Life Commentary. I'm Nate Perkins, and I'm joined here with five-time world champion Paige Pierce.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be commentating on the first round of the year, featuring you. 1021 player rating, first time over 1020, right?
Yeah.
Austin Hoop from Newcastle, California, rated 1,008.
Yeah, super excited to see Austin play, an outstanding forehand player.
Sean Tapley from Citrus Heights, California, rated 975.
Formerly a Division I athlete out of North Carolina.
Wow. And Armando, he's our good buddy who's been on the road all year with us from Castro Valley, California, rated 985.
Christian Eck, a local from Oakland, California, rated 969. Ambidextrous.
Really?
We're going to see him throw right-handed and left-handed.
Does he bust them both out?
Yeah, he sure
All right.
does.
Shout out to Zuka and Innova for sponsoring the event.
And that dude with the megaphone was Scott Riley, the tournament director. Huge thanks to him.
You enjoyed playing this event?
Oh, absolutely. Incredible event on a world-class property. I'm super excited to watch this coverage. All right, hole one. It's a par 4, 582 feet. No real danger to speak of. You really just want to bomb one. And I'm throwing a destroyer off the tee here. Anything on that hillside is good. However, that hillside does get a little slick, so if you can get one to turn over to the right. Austin Hoop.
Oh, he's getting it to turn
Going
nice.
with the destroyer, getting a full flight out of that. Now he's going to be in a much better position down there at the bottom.
Looks like he'll have a little bit better footing as well.
Yeah.
A little bit flatter.
And Sean Tapley, he's relatively new to the world of disc golf, but
He's throwing a world in this hole too. That's
he
funny.
is. But he's definitely figured out the long drive as he gets a full flex out of this one.
Wow.
What's Armando throwing right here, Paige?
I believe this is a Lucid Enforcer. So it's going to have a stable finish. Yeah, it's starting to go back to the left side of the sidewalk over there near you. Going to be challenging footing. How far is it to the basket from there, you think? Still a full drive?
Maybe, no, a couple hundred feet.
Okay.
Christian getting a good flight out of that one. That sidewalk is going to be safe. You can see the basket tucked up to the right. I'm going PD2 here, and that footing caused me to leave it about 80 feet short. Not really the throw I was looking for. And Christian going left-handed on his second shot of the day
That's awesome.
already.
Leaves his a little outside the circle, it's looking like. Maybe circle's edge.
And Armando, you can see that hillside kind of got him, and he goes forehand, turns it into a roller, and it actually rolls directly toward the pin, and he's going to have a circle's edge putt for his birdie. And this is Austin's 11-time Firebird. We're going to be seeing a lot of this tournament. He is incredibly accurate with that forehand.
Short range sidearm. Right under the basket.
I'm looking at about circle two's edge, maybe a 70-footer here. Not really feeling too much pressure.
Oh, what a good hit.
And
That's a great way to start the tournament.
That's my first putt of 2020, and I'm pretty stoked to watch that one fall to the bottom.
All right, slow-mo replay.
I'm putting with the XO Hard Link. Just
Nice.
made the switch. All right.
All right. And Christian puts in his wizard. Another slow motion replay.
And what a great way to start, huh?
I like his putt, a little nose up, just right into the center. Oh.
Just a little left side from Armando. We actually started this round at 7:30 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
One of the earliest times I've ever started a disc golf round.
I'm guessing the ground was still pretty wet then.
Yeah, very wet. It's the Bay Area, so there's just a ton of moisture. All right, hole 2, 344 feet. The basket is actually just off to the left. We did not play with it on the stairs, and that green is going to be OB. Circle's edge left. Austin going with that same destroyer. A little low, but gets a decent skip, and he's also going to be just outside the circle.
All right, this is a PD2 here. Fast disc, gets a good skip, and he's inside the circle, looking at about 15 feet.
Christian turns that one over a little bit. He's not loving it. It checks up before it slides onto the green.
Yeah, dude.
All right, Armando puts a good move on this one. Plenty of height. Yeah.
Oh, no skip, but he's still just about circle's edge.
Austin just a little short on that 40-footer. Armando going to be going with the straddle right here. I wonder if he's going to jump this one. He does.
Oh,
Sticks it, makes the
Nice.
correction on his last putt.
and those are judges that he's putting with.
Nice. All right. Dead center.
Oh, tiny bit left. Looked like a good bid.
All right, Sean going 2 for 2 to start.
Really not having to putt yet either.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. You think that your putt looks one way in your head, and then you watch yourself on camera, and it doesn't look anything
Yeah.
like you think it does. All right, we're moving on to hole 3. It's a par 4, 501 feet. You've got an OB to the right. The basket is tucked up here on the sidewalk on your left. Really, the only danger is not turning it over. Sean releases that one with a little too much ante. Oh, and it gets a dirty anti-skip off that sidewalk, and he's actually going to be OB. But I really can't speak highly enough about this property right here. I mean, there's really not a hole out here that isn't picturesque. There's just so much space to deal with, and the trees are all massive and beautiful.
Yeah, and I like the elevation. It seems like it's only been 3 holes so far, but it seems like it comes into play on every hole, which really makes the angle of your disc super important. All right, you and Armando side by side right there in the center of the fairway. And we'll see what Hoop does here. Nice line drive right at the basket.
Yeah, so this is actually only the second year that this traditional golf course has been in use for this event. Scott Riley, the tournament director, John Braidman, and Leonard Muse are the course designers.
Ooh, I like that slow walk up. Really controlled.
And that's a good approach. He's going to have that left to save his par after going OB.
Champion Rhino from Christian. Nice and stable.
And Austin's got a really clean look. Tosses it right up there. He's going to have a 12-footer for his birdie.
All right, under the basket.
Is that a Vibram putter?
It looks like it.
I love the mixed bag.
Mm-hmm.
To save par.
Ooh.
All right. Good putt from Christian.
Another birdie from Hoop. And it seems like he just started playing in 2014, late in the year. That's crazy. You see so many young kids coming up and just getting sponsored, getting on lead cards, and really just taking over the disc golf scene. It's really awesome.
Yeah, he just got picked up by Innova last year. Already 1,000 rated. All right, we're moving on to hole 4. It's a par 3, 250 feet. OB golf green to your right. The trick with this hole is getting it high enough, early enough around this tree.
Yeah, there you go.
Armando does just that. That looks to be a perfect line.
Yeah, nice.
Awesome
Yeah,
shot.
And it is.
Loses speed right by the basket, pin high.
I'm going night strike 2 on this one. Get it just over that branch.
Nice on a spike hyzer. All right. Hoop's going with his 11-time Firebird here.
And this is really what separates his forehand from others.
Wow.
Just the touch. I mean, that I wasn't even looking at that line. That's a low ceiling line, and he just demonstrates all kinds of technical skills with that forehand. Christian releasing that one a little lower than he wanted. He's going to have a tough look back at the pin.
And Tapley here with a machete. A little short, hits that tree and is going to be on the front side of it, but he still has a putt.
Christian actually opts to lay that one up due to the slope. Oh, good looking putt. Maybe just an inch high.
All right, another birdie brings you to 3 under in 4 holes.
And same for Armando. Christian tapping in his par. All right, and this is really where the course just look how beautiful right here. We've got at least 50 feet of elevation change on this one. We're teeing off on one of the actual golf tees. It's a par 4, 729 feet. There is OB left and OB right. So as you were saying before, the angle of release is super important here. but it's just such a beautiful
Take it
hole.
down.
Armando getting that one
It's
up
down,
a
dude.
little
Down.
high. It needs to
Go.
sit down before it gets to that sidewalk.
Oh,
Oh, it just finds a little pocket of OB on the left.
and that flat release is almost even nose down is what you're looking for, especially with this severe of a downhill. If you show the nose angle too much, like Armando, it's going to go backwards and left. Oh, wow,
Yeah.
that came out with a lot of speed.
Yeah, Hoops really got a good swing going. He's a short, small dude, but he's using every bit of what he's got, and that was a crush.
Yeah, it was. Great angle on it.
Again, though, it's just so incredible that we're getting to play on this golf course. Huge thanks to Steve Willis, one of the local players from the East Bay Disc Golf Club, to make that connection with the owner of the golf course, and Steve and Scott making it happen. They set up a putting league, and now 2 years later, it's turned into in my opinion, a world-class event. And Sean just absolutely unleashes on that one.
Yeah, he's loving that world. He's thrown it on holes 1 and 3, and now this hole 2, and all of them are going to the right. I think it's going to be a really useful disc for him on this course.
Look at this roller.
Wow.
Unbelievable roller from Christian to put him at circle's
Wow.
edge from way out of position.
That's a Star Wraith.
Armando taking his meter in. Oh, and he got a little slip right there. And that one is headed toward the
Oh,
OB
too
long. It
far.
needs to check up.
Just
Oh,
in
wow.
time. Just in time. So
He's gonna
he
have-
will have a look to save par,
Mhm.
but it's not an easy putt still.
So I got a pretty clear forehand window. I'm going Color Glow FD3.
Ooh, smooth.
A little short, but I think short's the good side here with the OB being just a little long. Austin's got a relatively routine forehand approach right here. He's going with that 11-time bird. Oh,
I was
no.
thinking it looked a little hot coming in.
He knew it. What's that pink disc Sean is throwing?
This is a zone.
All right. We're going to be seeing you tossing the zone around this year.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's a great approach disc. Like you saw, as soon as it hit the ground, it just stopped, but has some nice stability to it.
Armando's saved par.
Oh, it looked like a good bid.
And this would be a sweet birdie from Christian. Going with the step.
Oh! He wanted it. He tried to follow it in. All right, another birdie up to 4 under. Rocking your new pants.
I'm feeling pretty good about that putt for sure. All right, Sean's got a clean game
Yeah.
so far, and he's looking real professional.
Yeah, and he only started playing 3 years ago too, in Virginia.
Yeah, he said he knew our homie James.
Cool.
Said he played with him a few
Cool.
times, but it's just really cool to see more athletes getting involved in the game. You know, he was a Division I wide receiver at North Carolina. I actually watched. You can Google him go to the YouTube, check him out. You can see his kickoff return.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet stuff to see more athletes getting involved in the game each year.
Yeah, so did you guys have a lot to talk about? Both
Yeah,
being
we
wide
talked a little bit
receivers?
about football. Yeah. All right, we're moving into hole 6. It's par 3, 259 feet. The play here is really going to be a flex forehand. You've got a tight window on the right, and you're going uphill with a pretty low ceiling. There is OB deep. If you get it past, it can tend to roll.
Ooh, I like that line. What is that, Cloudbreaker?
Yeah, Cloudbreaker. Yeah, I've been loving those for the past year for all my forehand shots.
Sean's going with the enforcer here.
Yeah, he got it a little too turned over.
Oh, and a really
no.
unfortunate roll.
He's going to have a tough look from there.
Hoop's going with a swirly David Wiggins destroyer.
Hoop?
Haven't seen much from that guy in a while.
Yeah,
Wondering
what
where
he's up
he's
to.
at.
Probably just down in Louisiana fishing. And Hoop's forehand is one that I would reference if I was going to teach someone how to throw a forehand. Just that last minute whip that he has is really, really sweet.
Oh, tried to bust out the lefty. Got it a little bit early out of his hand. And he's not going to be in position for a birdie here.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight gap over there on the right. It's tough to see from this angle, but it's a precise window. All right.
Oh, it looked so good. Late tree. We'll find him a little short of the basket.
Ooh, a little high, a little wobbly out of the hand from Sean. He's going to have a tester for his par.
This is Christian with his wizard.
Beautiful approach.
That looked kind of similar to like a Matty O type of putt right there.
Nice.
I felt like.
Nice. It's a good person to look like
Yeah.
when you're putting. All right, this is Hoop from probably just outside the circle. Ooh, little right side, but it's stuck.
Moves him up to 4 under. Still one behind you though, as you pick up your birdie as well.
Sean taking a rough bogey on hole 6. All right, we're moving into hole 7. It's a par 3, 430 feet, but pretty severe elevation change on this one. Probably plays more like 330, maybe 350. Those sidewalks are in bounds. Hanging this one a little wide with a stable DD3.
Wow.
And getting that one to stick pretty close. Feeling pretty good. Hoop is going with the backhand on this one.
This is a 12-time Firebird.
Maybe a little hot.
Wow. That
Yeah,
just
just a little
speaks to
deep.
his power. You know,
Yeah.
he just threw a Firebird where you're throwing a DD3 and he went deep in the
Yeah,
basket.
he went deep. Definitely throwing further than me, that's for sure.
Clearly that doesn't mean everything. Ooh. Sneaking it
Whoa.
through there.
It didn't
Wow.
hit anything. All right, and he's going to have a look at birdie.
That's not OB, that sidewalk over
No,
there?
it's not OB.
Okay.
This is just such a fun hole, though. I love when you get to throw downhill. And who doesn't love to get to throw downhill?
Yeah, it's really fun.
Armando giving that a little ace run. Can be right over there with Christian, looking back at a 40-footer for birdie. Sean hanging this one wide with the, is that the PD2 again?
Yes, it is. Ooh, coming in hot. Ooh. Nice little dig in the grass right there. Oh, wow. Millimeters too low.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just a little right from Christian. Sean from Circle's Edge. Oh. Good looking stroke, just a little left. I'm picking up another one. I'm feeling pretty good about 6 down through 7.
Yeah, as you should.
It's one of those courses that you kind of know that there's going to be a lot of birdies to be had. You know that the field's going to be anywhere from 8 to 12 down. So got to get them when you can.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a good kart course too.
Great kart course. Alright, shout out to Innova Champion Disc for sponsoring the event. We're moving on to hole 8. It's a par 3, 258 feet. No OB to speak of, but really kind of tough to gauge the distance on this one. You are throwing a blind hyzer. The tee pad was a little slick on this hole in the morning. Definitely played a factor. And that was just 2 inside, and I'm gonna have a pretty tough approach. Armando making the correction, hanging it wide. Maybe just a little too wide, and he's gonna have 45, maybe 50 feet left.
Oh, and Hoop's going with the sidearm.
Yeah,
wow.
Look at this, right off the sidewalk. Almost like he meant it to.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got some skills with that forehand. I think that was the Destroyer.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at that route at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a 4-time Macbeth Destroyer, actually.
Nice. Sean going with that PD2 again.
Yeah, back-to-back holes with a wide hyzer.
Yeah, and you can see,
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
he ripped that. The hole's only 258. It plays uphill, but he... Blink approach to a 20-footer for par.
Good approach from Christian. That is a zone as well. Oh, wow, that was a beautiful run.
Thanks. But
Yeah, that one definitely felt like a tester. 20-footer to save the par when everyone else is pretty close for birdies, including this guy right here. Look at the focus from Hoop. Just a super simple routine, super simple putt.
And he makes one up on you to move to 5 under. Is Armando going back on the road next in 2020?
I don't think so. I think that he is going to be playing some local events, but I don't think he's doing a full tour.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it was great to have
Yeah, it was.
him and Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Too much fun. All right, we're moving into hole 9, par 3, 250 feet. We got a beautiful little low ceiling gap right here. Probably one of the more technical holes on the course. And Hoop again gonna go with the untraditional forehand route.
Low and wide. Is it gonna skip on this grass? Kind of.
Yeah, he's gonna have his Circle's Edge putt. He's probably not too happy about that.
Right. Sean's going with a vulture here.
Vulture.
Yeah.
Nice. Are you throwing that one?
I'm not, no. I'm preferring the raptor. Is that a night strike?
Yeah, night strike. A little too high.
Oh, but it gets through.
the gap.
Can see the surprise in your face.
Oh, it's great. This is great footage. I'm loving this.
Mondo a little bit early. It's going to kick that tree and end up left and short.
All right, Christian going forehand
Wow.
roller. Love it. Just turns over a little too much. Rolls back down the hill.
Interesting play there. He's the current handicap leader for most of the East Bay courses.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Probably helps with the ambidextrous, like you're saying.
Yeah, he's got some skills, and he's definitely got some unique style of play, you
Yeah,
know,
he
with the
does.
rollers. Also just a super good dude. Great to hang with him.
And quote unquote, a hell of a musician.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Plays all the instruments.
Beautiful, beautiful putt from Austin Hoop.
Yeah.
All right. Another birdie from Sean to close out the front nine. And another birdie from you, 7 down through front nine. It's a great start to the new year.
It sure is, and I couldn't be in a better place. Really, the disc golfers of the East Bay area are just great people. I mean, it's great to meet so many new players and to play on such a world-class property. As you look at the scores, plenty of birdies to be had.
I'm excited to see what this back nine looks like. Probably a lot more elevation, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And hoping some more birdies. Oh,
Loving the slow-mo. Look at the wobble out of the hand, though. We need to clean that up a little bit. Armando just putting good during the front nine. Oh, there's that forehand whip that I was talking about. And Sean, for only being a 980 rated player, is looking good during this front nine. He had a few mistakes, but he's looking to clean it up during the back.
oh, hug face.
Guys, thanks for joining us. Again, this is Road Life Commentary coming at you all the way from Vietnam. We will catch you on the back nine.